Why, thank you, Anna. Well, here's a novel solution to defeat ISIS. Send potential supporters of ISIS to counseling instead of prison. Well, the FBI now referring some of those suspects to ease its investigative burden. Is this the right way to take on terror? Here to answer this question, former Navy SEAL, Fox News contributor, our friend Robert O'Neill, the man who shot Osama bin Laden. It's great to see you this morning.
Good morning, Tucker. Thanks for having me.
So it is an article of faith among liberals that counseling is the answer to everything, overcoming the severe toilet training of your youth to Islamic extremism.
Yeah,
Does it work?
It almost seems like everything, their answer to everything is political correctness.
Yes.
If we're nice to them, they'll be nice to us. And it turns out everything from this ridiculous notion of trying to put people through counseling to the Iran deal, that if we're just nice to you, everything will be fine. It's nonsense.
They had guys in custody who were waterboarded dozens of times and still wouldn't talk. So they think that an hour in the therapist's office is going to get these guys to open up.
We even had the State Department say that if we just gave them shovels and gave them jobs, then ISIS might go away, you know. These are people that are waterboarded. I personally don't like waterboarding. I like to call it baptizing with freedom. But that works, and it's one of those things that we need to be, one of the sayings that I like is we need to be smart about being stupid.
Yes.
And we're not being smart about being stupid right now.
So you spent a lot of time in the region. Mm-hmm. You have, I think, a pretty good sense of what motivates these guys. Mm-hmm. I mean, they're hardcore. They're not just sort of weekend warriors. No, they're in this for the long haul.
They're hardcore because of their religion. Their version of Islam, their version of Sunni Islam, the Wahhabist Salafi version is the reason they're doing it. They really believe in the caliphate. They believe in the end of times. And that's what they're fighting for. They're doing this because, you know, they want to end the world so they can go to heaven. They're actually being selfish about it, but they're doing it for a reason. And it's because of their religion. And until, as a nation, that we can sit back and say Islamic terrorists, we're lying to ourselves. The administration right now won't even admit it. Because
they have a secular mindset. They have no frame of reference for religious extremism. Mm-hmm. It's pathetic.
It's unbelievable.
GITMO. Still people being held in GITMO. Sure. They've been judged a danger to the United States. And now there is a move to hear their stories of how they're mistreated, their families coming forward to say, you know,
well, they're doing that because they're using our own rules against us. They realize they see that we're so soft on our rules of engagement. They realize that if they sit there and complain about if they can make themselves cry in front of a therapist, we're going to probably let him go, which we're trying to do right now. Because right now, I mean, President Obama wants to make his legacy. One of his legacy items is to close Guantanamo Bay, which we don't need to do. And he's not realizing that it's going to end for the worst if he continues down this path.
When you were in the region, acting on behalf of the United States military, did you ever capture or speak to anybody over there who said, you know what? I was going to take up arms against the United States, but President Obama is such a nice guy, I'm not going to.
No, not at all. Quite the opposite. We rolled up, captured a few guys that actually were sent to Guantanamo Bay. They were happy to go there because they knew that once they went there, they would become part of it's almost a schooling system where they're going to learn to be better terrorists. They know they're living in the Caribbean, nice ocean view, 23 hours a day outside, and then we're going to let them run. You know, we'll trade them 5 of them for one trader of ours.
As we have.
Yeah.
Rob O'Neill,
Unbelievable.
great to see you this morning.
Good to see you too, Tucker.
Thank you.
Cheers.